I really want to come back for some of those sea pickles. They just look so cool. So cool for decoration. Uh-oh, I see a trident thrower over here, guys. I see a trident thrower. Oh, no. We need to take this guy out. He just hit our villager. How unfair. Oh, no. He cannot get our villagers. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore. And today is episode number 5. Guys, I'm so happy you guys are sticking around for this series. It's been great so far. So far we've started our base, got a good little layout going. We got full diamond armor, which is in the chest, not on my body. And we have 2 allays, a mushroom, and a camel. All in our house, which is crazy. This place is just turning into a petting zoo over here. It's insane. But guys, I'm so excited to get started in our episode. We today are going to be going and getting some villagers. We got to start trading with them and progressing the game that way a little bit, just because we need a mending book and we need to start enchanting our armor, and that is the first thing we need to do to get into the nether. But we actually need to finish our house first, but we really can't get a good start on our house till we start getting those trades with the villagers done. So we're going to go ahead and start that process today, guys. I'm super excited to have you guys tagging along with me. And if you guys already haven't, please subscribe and leave a like. It helps me out so much. All right, let's get into the episode. All right, guys, before we start and get some villagers, I'm going to go place the rest of these birch logs that I've gathered off camera. Not very many, just a little less than a stack. I want to go place them up there on our base, see how complete we've gotten it. Let's go ahead and head up that way. All right, guys, let's start placing the rest of these birch logs. We're almost there. We just need a little bit more, guys, and we will complete our all of our filling for our base. All right, it looks like maybe just a stack more and we'll get the rest of what we need. That's great. That's great. So we really need a villager because I want to get a cartographer, or make a cartographer, and I want to find a map to a trial chamber. That is the ultimate goal here of getting all the villagers, but also mending books. That's super important. We don't want all of our stuff constantly breaking or constantly repairing that. That's just super resource heavy. So we need to get mending, and we also need to get an iron golem farm going, so we're gonna need villagers for that. We need lots and lots of things. Our potato farm is doing absolutely amazing, guys. We have 60 baked potatoes already, and we're just casually going over here and replacing them with new potatoes. It's great. I love it. Before we leave, why don't we just make 4 more baked potatoes. Hello again, Mr. Camel. What do you think is going to happen today in today's episode? Episode number 5. Isn't that crazy? Can't you believe it, Mr. Camel? It's insane. It's absolutely insane. What about you, Mr. Allay, or Mrs. Allay, or Miss Allay, or... Yeah, how are you guys doing? How are you guys all doing over here? Guys, we need names for all of these things right here. We need names, so please leave a comment on this video. I'm going to make sure comments are turned on for this video. Please leave a comment. We can name all of these guys over here, and that would be kind of a cool little addition to the base. Having some named rare mobs, that'd be awesome. So alright, guys, we got 64 baked potatoes. So now let's go ahead and head that way towards the villagers, see if we can get a couple of them. Alright, let's make another acacia boat. Perfect. Alright, so we got 2 now, and then we need 2 leads. Perfect. Oh, we got 2 leads in a stack right there. Awesome. Just what we needed. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and head that direction. Ooh, a traveling trader over here. Let's see what this guy wants. An open eye blossom for just a singular emerald. That's pretty cool. We haven't found any of those yet. Pale moss. Okay, that is something we could potentially use. Let's go see if we have an emerald for this guy. We need to get that pale moss block so we can make some more. That would be awesome. So we could get a bunch of those flowers. I believe it works the exact same way as regular moss. Yes, we got 4 emeralds. Perfect. Let's go grab that pale moss block. Might as well just bring these emeralds with us along the way. All right, let's go ahead and trade for that pale moss block. 2 pale moss blocks. Awesome. Got that. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Traveling Trader. Let's go ahead and continue our little journey towards the village over here. Guys, I love this little tropical ocean right here. It looks so cool. In the center of all of this, you get this massive mountain here. You got the mangrove forest. You got the tropical ocean. It just looks so neat. I love it. I will take this cactus blossom. Oh no, it broke on the cactus. That is so unfortunate. But here's an armadillo. Won't they come back for you? We will need to come back for you. Look at this. Looks like a little ocean monument right here. Let's go just jump down and check this out real quick. Hopefully we don't die. I just want to do a quick look. Okay, so we got some prismarine lights in here. Lanterns. That's neat. Let's see if there's a chest around here somewhere. That's what I'm really looking for. Don't see any chests over here. That's okay. We'll need to come back and check if there's any suspicious sand or gravel. That's what we really want. We want to start getting some pottery shards. That would be super awesome. All right, we have arrived at the village. Let's start capturing some villagers. Hello, Mr. Blacksmith. What do you got? Let's go ahead and capture you up. Perfect. And let's capture another one. This is just a little toolsmith. We'll go ahead and capture you too. Why won't you let me place down my boat? There we go. We're gonna take you, sir. All right, perfect. Let's start hauling these boats back. We got 3 of them actually. That's wonderful. Okay, you know what? Why don't we try to get this villager right here? He's a little, looks like a little cleric, I believe. That's a librarian. Let's move him right over here. Yes, go in the direction of the boats. Go in the direction of the boats. No. Oh, well, I give up. But that should be plenty just to get started on our little excursion here. I really want to come back for some of those sea pickles. They just look so cool. So cool for decoration. Uh-oh, I see a trident thrower over here, guys. I see a trident thrower. I think we might need to go fight that guy. Oh no. We need to take this guy out. He just hit our villager. How unfair. Oh no! He cannot get our villagers. Okay, we need to go scoop these guys up. Come here. Okay, we got one. Okay, let's see if we can push this boat right here. Yes, we got both of them. Okay, let's get out of this lake. I should have just left them, to be honest. Alright. Come on. Let's move it. There's a trident right here. Oh my goodness, he must have chucked that all the way across from the pond. I guess these guys don't... Oh, we got one up. We got one. Oh, we got both of them. There we go. Okay, so let's... This is going to be very, very tricky to navigate these guys over here. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's start cutting back this way towards our little base over here. Oh no, we broke some tethers. Oh no. We got him. We got him. He had a bone in his hand too. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if we can get these guys over this. Let's just break these dirt blocks. There we go. Now you should be able to follow me. There we go. I have a feeling that is the first of many breakages. All right, let's keep moving forward. That is a good sight to see. Our base, almost out of zombie land. Come on, guys. Perfect. We made it. We have made it to our base. That's wonderful. So now we need to find a safe place for these guys because them sitting out here is not safe. We need to find a enclosed area for them. So I have created this little mine down here. So this is an idea. So we could put them down here and like put them in like a little slot in the wall, or we could keep them somewhere up here, maybe in this little building for now, but I don't like that either because I'm going to turn that into our base. So we'll probably just move them down there just to be extra safe. Let's go ahead and transport them down. I'm going to go ahead and make a second tunnel that's immediately bordering this one, or I'm just going to widen this first tunnel. And hopefully this will be enough space to move their boats down here. Alright, so why don't we just mine a hole that's right here. And let's mine a little box over here. Alright, perfect. So now we need to go ahead and widen this door so we can get a couple more of them in here, but I need to go drop off some of the stuff in my inventory. Alright, great. Now let's go ahead and move these villagers down here before it starts getting too dark. Okay, let's just pull one at a time, I guess. Alright, you're going down first. You are the first customer today. Come on. Get down here. Perfect. Get in your new home. Hope you guys like it. I'll decorate it up for you a little bit, but this is not your permanent home. It's just going to be a little temporary trading spot. Let's go ahead and pull you down now, sir. Perfect. Okay, so now we just need to put a gate here. I want to put a couple gates, though, because I don't want them escaping by accident, especially when there's smaller villagers that we breed, and they're running around like crazy. So let's go ahead and put a little... I'll just put a crafting table right here. And let's go ahead and patch up this right there. We don't want 2 different locations where these things can escape. Alright, let's go ahead and open that guy. And we're going to do one more fence gate right there. Just like that. Honestly, I'm probably just going to make a double fence gate room. Just so I can see in a little bit better. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. And let's go ahead and add a little bit more blocks right here. This is just for their own protection. And break this little guy. Put that there because I ran out of space in my inventory. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so let's go. I guess we can just go ahead and break him free. Perfect. Let's go ahead and break this guy free. Perfect. All right, now we just need to go get a bed for all these guys, and then we need to make a few more beds for the young ones. All right, it looks like we really need some wool. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and put, just temporarily, let's just go ahead and throw my bed in here. Prevent them from despawning. I don't think they will, but I want to put that there just in case. And I also want to, I don't think zombies can access these guys at all, so we'll just leave that like that. And it's pretty bright over here. We really need some wool. So maybe we run right over here and go grab some real quick. Or actually, on second thought, why don't we just make some shears and get wool a little bit quicker. All right, let's see how many wool we can get. I don't think that they'll despawn in there, but put my bed in there just in case. I don't want them all to despawn at least. We can also go back to that village and grab a bunch of their beds too, which is probably what we'll just go ahead and do. Ah, sheep. There we go. Just what we needed. Another sheep. Just what we needed. And he just healed. There we go. So that should be one bed right there. Maybe 2. Let's see how many we got. We got 6. Yeah, there we can go. We make 2 beds. That's great. We'll boat down right here. Get across this little lake a little bit quicker. Let's start running in all of these houses and taking every single bed that we can. Oh, wow. This is so cool. This is so neat. So this is like a little bathhouse. Oh, my goodness. This is so cool. So cool. I'm going to take all of this. Awesome. I thought we checked in this house. I'm very surprised we didn't. But that looks so cool. No beds in there, unfortunately. That's okay. That's okay. Great. We got 2 beds right here. And a chest. Green dye. We don't need that. Let's keep looking around here. Another bed. Different shade of green. And another bed. Oh no, we have run out of inventory space. Can we put it in there? Okay, we can. So it takes up the entire space of our bag. That's fine. Let's go ahead and run over this way and see if we can find a couple more beds. If we can fit them in our inventory. Oh, there's a bed like mine. Oh, nice. Guys, another bundle. That is wonderful. And let's go ahead and take this bed up there. Perfect. All right, guys. I think we're in pretty good shape here. I guess we could take this one. All right, let's go ahead and head back to our base right now and get these villagers some beds. All right, we have made it back. Perfect. Let's go ahead and safely place these beds in here. They really need some more room, so why don't we go ahead and blow out this wall right here. Oh, that guy's sleeping. Let's go ahead and throw down this bed. That guy. And, well, let's just see if we can sleep. Cannot yet. That's okay. Throw down another bed for this guy over here. Then we'll throw down one for me. Yeah, we need to give them some more space in here, because there are going to be a lot more villagers in here, most likely. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I'm giving you a bigger home. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right, guys. So we got all of our beds set up for our villagers here. And now we need to start getting all of their workstations set up. So I'd like to have a cartographer or a few cartographers so we can get different sorts of maps and things. On top of that, we need several librarians. So what we're going to need a lot of books, which means a lot of paper, which actually off camera, I did set up a very small sugarcane farm so we can start getting some paper. So I will show you guys that right now. right here is where all of our sugar cane's located. It's a very, very small amount, but it should be enough to get us a little bit of paper so we can make some of these workstations. Let's go ahead and make 2 cartographer tables, and let's go place them down here. We're going to set all of our workstations on this back wall right here. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to torch every single corner of this place. Just like that. Perfect. We want it very lit up in here. I went ahead and broke another block on the ceiling, so we have a little bit more headroom in here. We can jump a little bit. The villagers can stand on top of these blocks there. Pretty cool. It just kind of opens it up, makes it feel a little bit more airy, which is what we're looking for. I'm going to make some lecterns so that we can go ahead and get some librarians, which will allow us to start farming up enchanted books so that we can start enchanting our armor with the exact enchantments that we want instead of throwing out all the random enchantments on our armor and stuff. So we are going to go ahead and start that process now. So before we're able to make a lectern, we are going to need to be able to make some more books, and to make some more books we're going to need some more sugar cane. So it looks like our farm is just not growing very fast, so we're going to go out and see if we can just find some sugar cane, which will allow us to make a wide variety of books. I'm running over towards this village over here because I saw a ton of sugar cane. I think this would be the best spot to start looking. Ah, yes, a ton of sugar cane over here. So I'm just going to harvest all of this, and we're going to use it all for paper to make some books. Also, if we see any leather, we need to get that too, because that is another key component of making books. There's so much sugar cane over here. It's exactly what we're looking for. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that. I broke another portal. Didn't even notice that before. That's crazy. We are going to go down there and see if we can see what's in that chest once it turns daytime again. Go ahead and head down here and see what all this hype is about. Would love, love, love not to die of going down here. We're just going to be real sneaky like. Ooh, a ton of iron nuggets. Nice, I will take all of that. Very cool. There's a lot of obsidian there too. And crying obsidian. Very nice. Grab all of this sugar cane here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, another camel. Maybe we'll have to come back and get a buddy for our current very unhappy camel. Maybe he'll be a little bit more happy. Looks like there's just a little bit more sugar cane over there, so we're going to head that way and see if we can grab it. Oh, I see some copper over here. I'm going to go grab that too. We need as much copper as humanly possible. Oh, a creeper too. Wow, there's lots of little monsters coming over here. It looks like we got just about a stack of sugar cane. That's great. That should be absolutely plenty. Oh, here's a little bit more. Take that. That should be plenty for what we need it for. Alright guys, we have made it back to the base. Right now I'm just farming some of our potatoes right here. It's always good to have more. These things are growing so fast. It's hard to believe. We need to organize our inventory now. So let's go ahead and come in here and start doing that. We also need to make a couple more chests. Now we need to make a couple lecterns. I just want to make 2 more since we already have one. Let's go ahead and do that. So we actually need a bookshelf and some slabs for that. So let's go ahead and make a couple bookshelves. Got 2, there we go. And now we're going to make some slabs. Perfect, and now we can make our lecterns. Boom and boom. There we go. Awesome. So let's go ahead and move all of these lecterns down there. We got 3 of them, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and move all these guys down there. And hopefully these villagers, when we feed them, they will start to reproduce, and we can get a bunch more of them. But these guys want some maps right here, which is cool. So we just need to start testing some of these out and see what we can get. We're really just going to need a lot more paper here to start unlocking these maps, which is okay. So we're going to need paper and emeralds. So we need to figure out a very good way to start getting some emeralds. So we're going to need a, probably need a farmer. And maybe we could start trading some potatoes. And while we're back up here, let's go ahead and cut down all of these birch trees here. And then we're going to go hopefully finish our fill-in for our base. All right, guys, let's go fill in the part of our base right here. Alright guys, we just finished filling it in. That's great. Awesome, awesome. And now we just need to fill in the inside part of the roof, but that's okay. That can wait for a long time. This is a huge accomplishment, what we just got right there. So I am very, very happy with that. But we're still going to keep harvesting our birch trees just because there's so much still that we need over here. And guys, with the rest of our books, I want to make as many bookshelves as we can because we're about to start getting our enchantment table ready. And we're going to put that in our base once it's done, but let's go ahead and make as many as we possibly can. There we go, 7. Let's also make some more books here. We can make 6 more, which is 2 more bookshelves. Right now, what we really need to do is get a ton of the sugar cane so that we can make a ton of paper so that we can start trading with our cartographers down here. We really need to see what maps we're going to unlock. Because if we can get a trial chamber, or if one of these is a trial chamber, that would be amazing. So I think we're going to go on another short little excursion to see if we can find some more sugar cane. Just found the mother lode of sugar cane, and it is right across from my base, so we are going to harvest all of this and then turn it all into paper. Guys, that is a lot of mobs. Let's not go that way. Here soon, I'm probably going to start working on an automatic sugarcane farm so we don't have to do this again. Alright guys, so we have our villagers right here. I think it's about to get dark, so we need to sleep. Here in a second, these villagers are going to sleep, and then we're going to trade with the cartographer that's going to give us the most amount of maps. And from that point forward, we can start looking for a trial chamber. So let's go ahead and trade with this cartographer here. Alright, so we have not gotten the apprentice level yet, which is okay. We got a couple emeralds out of it. So we just need a couple more trades with him, and we should, hopefully, unlock this. And we need 8 emeralds and a compass to unlock one of those treasure maps there. So let's go get some more paper. Before we leave to get more paper, I want to actually make a composter and get a farming villager going. This is just for emeralds purposes. We need to get as many emeralds as possible. We'll just put it... We'll put our composter right there. Let's go ahead and break all of these stations here so that we can go ahead and get a farmer, which this guy does not actually like. He still doesn't like potatoes. Let's keep breaking this until we get one that does. Okay, that guy has carrots. Still not my tea, but that's okay. All right. Oh, there we go. Potatoes. Let's go ahead and trade him for a couple of those. Perfect. Now we have more reason to get some more potatoes. And let's go ahead and put down the rest of our cartographer tables, just how they were, and then we're going to put down our 3 lecterns. I want to start breeding some villagers, so why don't we go ahead and start dropping some of this stuff to these guys. Oh, we got a baby villager. Look at that. And we got a cat. That's awesome. So we can probably tame that cat up and keep some more creepers away. Alright guys, now we're going to turn all of this sugarcane into paper. Alright, we got 4 stacks of paper. That is amazing, guys. Now we just need to go trade our villagers. Alright, let's go ahead and trade this guy. So we still have to level him up to Journeyman, and it looks like it unlocks a map right there, which is exactly what we need. And it looks like it is a trial chamber just because it has the copper colors on it. So I really hope that's what it is. So we need to keep trading this guy. So let's do that. Perfect. Okay, so right now he's an apprentice still, making his way back up there, which is cool. Let's see if we can trade our farmer too and get some more emeralds. We're almost there, and then we can unlock our trial chamber map. That is super exciting. So I know what we're going to be doing next episode, guys. I'm off camera, probably just going to be trading this guy up and hopefully get him to the journeyman level so we can unlock that map. Super exciting stuff. Also, when we get back into the next episode, I plan to get a mending villager going and maybe a couple other really cool enchantments, which would be awesome. And we can start enchanting our diamond armor. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. It means so much to me that you guys made it to the end here. And if you guys already haven't, please leave a like and subscribe and tell your friends. It helps me out so much, especially for a small YouTuber like me. It just makes the biggest difference. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 5. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!